worked so hard on this, and now I'm just tearing all of it up. I am tearing it up, though, for a good reason, because I don't want to have to collect all of this quartz all over again, and I do want to build this in a new area. Completely different. I've worked out a new design in creative, and I think it looks better than this one. Because although nether brick does look good with nether quartz, I just don't think it would fit the theme of what I'm trying to do in my main room too well, which obviously is the first reason why I'm even ripping this up. I also need to migrate it to a new area, which I picked out last episode, which was a rainforest. Took me a couple hours to find, but I believe it will be worth it. I'm not exactly sure yet, but I really hope it is, because if it's not worth it, I am going to be kind of mad, because that took me a long time to find that rainforest. If it's not worth it, well, I don't even know what I'm gonna do. I guess I'll just have to deal with it. And also, I cannot forget that I have diamonds in here, and all of my iron. Because that would be bad if I just randomly thought, like, 2,000 years later, where did my starter diamonds and iron go? Oh, right, I left them in these chests 2 years ago. That would be kind of odd. There, that's all the quartz I'm caring enough to get. Now I just need to pick up these redstone lamps. I don't really care about the levers. The levers can stay here. Well, it was good spending like 3 hours building you, but I guess I'm gonna leave you behind now to go do better things, go do more productive things in a rainforest, of which I would actually like to take part in. It would just be amazingly amazing if I actually cared about what I was doing, and now I might actually care. Oh, hey, that'll help. Wait, is there iron ore in here? That's odd. That's really odd. Why the heck is there just random material in there that I never used? Well, I guess I'm going back to my house now. There's nothing for me over here besides a stack and a half of blocks of iron and 28 diamonds, and that's like nothing, right? Now, I'm gonna need to do a lot of terraforming and tree cutting and stuff, so I figure I should probably enchant an axe and a shovel. This is something you could not do before in the latest updates, unless you were level 60, and now I can do it when I'm level 33. That seems quite fair, right? Anyway, I'm just going to... shovel? Wow, that sucks. I would have much preferred that on an axe, because shovels run out way faster than axe. Yep, I wish those were switched around. I most certainly wish those were switched around, because I'm going to need a lot of things done at this new area of mine. Having some crap axe and some slow shovel is not going to work out properly, even though I'm going to use this axe to its best ability before it breaks. Which actually, I kind of wish the tools in this game didn't break the way that they did. Oh, and I'm just gonna kind of give an example of how this works. This is how the two portals are linked together. And I'm also going to talk about a little bit of something. I've had a lot of ideas for this house, and I don't want it to just be stuck to this one genre. I'm gonna try and meld as many different designs together as I possibly can. So I'm going to explain a little bit about how the entrance is going to be organized when I actually get there, because it would be hard to explain it with me running around in the nether without giving you kind of a visual example of what I'm trying to do. So the portal is just around up here. If I need any glowstone, there is a ton of it in this area around here. Just easily accessible glowstone just right next to me, so I can get that whenever I feel like it. And when you enter the house, okay, let me just, the portal is literally not here. Not here. I kind of lost track. So I picked out a spot in particular because of the fact that it has a bit of a natural thing that I would not want to build myself, because it would take a large amount of time to build what I have found. It's not like a stronghold or anything, it's just a certain area that I built in last time. It should be right around here. And it is a hill. because I do not want to terraform a hill. That would be absolutely terrible without a haste beacon. That would be absolutely terrible without a haste beacon. So it should be right up here. I flattened out this little area and brought as many... See, this is why I wanted a shovel, because I'm in the middle of doing this. And this makes this a whole heck of a lot easier. That's a zombie. That's a villager zombie. I could use you if I was a little bit further into my development, but I don't exactly believe that I'm going to be able to. I mean, of course, I can terraform a little bit of this hill and make it a little bit straighter and wider and stuff, but basically, what I'm gonna do with this is I'm going to... Alright, seriously? I'm gonna make sort of that sort of house that you walk by in some sort of server that allows complete noobs to play on it. And, you know, it's kind of just one of those things where it's like, okay, well, the typical run-of-the-mill house that every newbie Minecrafter builds. But now that I have access to a swamp biome, and it has slimes in it, you can probably guess what I'm going to do. Something with redstone, something with pistons. It's going to be fancy and it's going to be awesome, and I'm going to love it. And I hope you love it too, or else I don't know what. I can't really control that, but I hope that you do, because that would be awesome. So, more or less, it's going to be kind of a deception. I mean, of course, it's not going to be a really crappy house. Like, it's not going to be like dirt or anything. It's just going to... It's going to be kind of just a little bit better than the last house I was in. I'll probably work on it for a little bit longer. But then the actual house will start. There are a lot of mobs in this forest, I'm noticing. I'm probably going to have to take some of this down or light it up or something, because, man, there are a lot of mobs around here. The good thing about this, though, is that I'm getting a lot of, hey, that's not nice. I'm getting a lot of wood, which means that I'll probably never have to have a tree farm, but I'm probably going to make one anyway. And it's probably going to be some sort of automatic, groundbreaking, amazing tree farm that no one has ever seen before in the history of Minecraft. So, that'll be good. Alright, well, I have all of the materials I'll need to build this in this chest right here. And they are dark oak wood, birch wood, acacia wood, and cobblestone walls. I realize this is kind of an odd combination, considering that you never really see wood and cobblestone walls next to each other. But it will make sense in 2 years. So, what I'm going to do now is the balcony is made out of acacia wood and dark oak wood, so I'm just going to make a couple stairs like that. That should actually be enough. And let's have it start right about here. Yeah, that seems reasonable, I believe. I don't really know how reasonable that is, but it seems like it should be reasonable. So let's have the house start right... Actually, let's have it start one earlier than that. Let's have it start... What the heck? I'm feeling risky today. Let's make it two earlier. Oh, man. So, actually, that doesn't look right. This looks about what I want. So now what I'm going to do is just go ahead and make some support for this. I really don't care what the stairs are on the back, considering that you won't really even see that. So now we've got this. That seems about right. I think it goes 3 up. And then what I need to do is basically just do this and put acacia wood right here, so that's in the front. And now I need to make stairs out of these. So, I did not mean to make a hole in the ground there, but I suppose I can live with it. Let's do that, and let's do that, and let's do that, and let's break this bed, which I got from Sheepies, if you wonder where I got it from, because I don't really know where else you'd get a bed from. Okay, so, there's the staircase to it. I'm making this house raised up for a reason, which you will see once it's finished. So now, what I have to do is make the balcony about this long, put acacia wood building up to it. You know, I really wish that they would add in the different wood types for fences, because it's not that difficult, to be honest. It really wouldn't be difficult at all to add those in. I really don't understand why the team at Mojang hasn't added those in yet, but hey, Whatever, I'll live with it for now. And now what I'm gonna do is put the cobblestone fences on the outside of this. Which actually I do believe the house starts, the real house at least, starts about right there. And I think it goes for one more than this, which means that I actually made the exact amount of fences that I wanted to make, which is just amazingly amazing. Okay, so now I'm going to do this little pattern thing right here on both sides. This looks pretty ugly right now, I realize, but I assure you, it will not look ugly in a minute. 1, 2, 3. There, wait. A naughty little block not getting placed. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is, why can't I place a block there? That was incredibly weird. I don't know what happened. I believe I actually had this going 1 block wider because it would look ridiculous if the house was too thick. That would be really, really weird. It just occurred to me that I'm probably going to have to cut down this tree that's 2 inches from my face, so that's not going to be fun. So now all I have to do is make this sort of loop around the house. So, it still looks like a piece of crap, but I assure you it will not in a moment. Oh wait, I do still have birch stairs. That's good, because what I'm doing requires birch stairs. Alright, so this should be the entrance. And birch stairs. And I need a crafting table. Just amazing. I seriously already used up 2 stacks of birch wood. That is redonkulous, but I live right next to a birch forest, so that should not be a problem. Yep, I need to go get more birch wood from this chest that I already have, that I forgot about somehow. That looks totally even. Alright, so that's kind of the innards of the building, not the outards, just the innards. So these are 2 windows that still need to be, okay. The house is going along actually pretty good so far. It's gonna look like a real house in a couple of hours. It doesn't actually take like hours to make this house, but I need to cut down these trees. That is a very important priority at this situation because these trees are kind of sort of blocking my progress like 2,000%. Now I need to make a ton of half slabs, just like a ton of them, so that I can do a really super fancy roof, which I have never attempted before, but I don't know what was just in my mouth, but it was not pleasant. So I've never attempted making a roof like this before, but now I have, so there's that, I guess. I have done this wrong already. This is just going swimmingly. Wow, that's... Oh man, my symmetry is amazing today. Does that look good? Yes, it does. That's what I'm going for. Finally, I actually did something. That's amazing. There, the roof is finally done. That took about 2 years, so I'm exaggerating time a lot lately. I need to stop it. This is what it would look like from the inside, but of course it's not finished yet, so I need to still put the important pieces right there, and right there, and right there, and the birchwood right there. And now it's finished. That's how the roof is going to have to look. I don't really like these spots here, but they're not really that bad. Now all I need to do is get glowstone, which of course I don't have. Well, I have a little bit of it. I also need trapdoors. So there, trapdoors. And luckily I have extra fences because I need those too. So right in the middle of the ceiling, I shall put glowstone. And then put trapdoors on it so it doesn't look like a piece of crap hanging from the ceiling. Alright, so the decoy of the house is finished except for the back. Except for the back. For the back. Okay, so enough fun with that, whatever I just did. Except for the back part, because I need cobblestone and I didn't bring any, so I'm gonna have to go all the way back to my freaking house to get that. But it looks pretty good from the front, doesn't it? This looks pretty good from the front. This is already better than my other house, and it's not even my house. Already better than my other house. It's not even my house. So, that's good. I like how this turned out, but I'm going to need to go somewhere else to finish it, and I'm also going to need to cut down a whole nother tree. So that should be even more fantabulously fantabulous than what I've been doing. I'm going to take this with me. I don't want to run out of wood. By the way, if you're wondering why I was mining with a pickaxe, it's because it's fortune, and it gets me more glowstone dust than it would normally. Well, I finally got the cobblestone, because obviously cobblestone is the most useful resource in the entirety of Minecraft. Every player should know that. It's also one of the most rare materials. Okay, I'm gonna stop that, because that wasn't funny the second that it started, and it's not gonna be funny the second that it stops. So, sadly, I think that this episode has ran out of time. I did not realize how fast time was going, because time always goes fast, and I hate it when time goes fast, but hey, it went fast, so now it's done. And it's already on 16 minutes, and I don't like it when it's higher than 16, because then it takes forever and ever and ever and ever to render. But hey, it's always more than 16, no matter whether I like it or not, it is. So, I don't know why that was there, but whatever. I'm gonna put it in the chest now and pretend that wasn't. So, this turned out well. This turned out better than I thought it was going to. This is actually a pretty decent house. I'm gonna move this crafting table in here. There's no reason to have it out there anymore. Also, there's no reason to have 2 crafting tables in my inventory. But hey, they were there anyway. So yeah, this turned out a lot better than I thought it would, to be honest. A lot better than I thought it would. Like, wow. This is probably one of the fastest, best houses that I've made in a long time. You know, time versus quality ratio, this is probably one of the best builds I've done in a long time. So, I hope you enjoyed, because if you didn't, I have special secret agents that will come and kill you in your awake, so that would be bad for you. And I hope you tune in next time. So bye.